In many cases, it's the most surface level things about menopause that women get the loudest about and are allowed to get the loudest about. And one of those things is mood, right? And
Yep.
another thing is sleep. And then a
Yep.
third thing is what is happening to my body, especially around the belly, right?
Yep.
Like there's a very special belly that you get apparently when your hormones start shifting.
It's true.
Can you
Yep.
explain a little bit what is the specific weight gain that is different from other kinds of weight gain that we start seeing at this phase of life? And most importantly, how do you get rid of it?
Yeah. Well, the first thing that makes it different is that 99.9% of the women going through menopause will have not changed what they eat, will not have changed how they exercise, will not have changed they've changed very little about their lifestyle. They're gaining weight left and right. Like, that alone tells you that our hormones have an effect on our metabolic system. So estrogen, which is one of the biggest hormones that drives us, kept us insulin sensitive. So estrogen had an impact on your glucose and insulin system. And when she went down in the 40s, when her natural levels started to go down, you didn't get the memo, but you actually became more insulin resistant. And what I see in our community is this drives women crazy, because what they do is they double down on more working out, they double down on more dieting, trying to go back to their old strategy, but they never got the memo that it was the loss of estrogen that dramatically shifted the whole metabolic system. So that's like, if I could go to every 40-year-old and like poke them on the shoulder and be like, hey, I just want to tell you what's coming down the road. They could actually get ahead of it and go into that perimenopause, menopausal experience and like actually start to improve their metabolic system. And then they won't get that menopausal belly weight gain. And happy to talk about how you do that, but it starts with awareness.
I'll be honest, this is something that even in all the conversations I've had with many, many doctors, with midwives, with OBs, right, with functional doctors, you're telling me if I keep doing the same things, if I'm exercising the way I'm exercising and I'm eating the way I'm eating, and if all of a sudden my body starts doing things that do not look like what it looked like before, that means there's something going on that I can't see that is actually see, like, I don't think most people think this way.
Yeah, that's bingo. That is exactly right.
Right. We figure like, oh, I'm eating too much fat, or like I need to mix up my workout, or I need to work out 3 times as much. And then you become this like, crazy person working out all day. When the fact is what it sounds like you're saying is that there are some simple things that are on a nutritional level, they're on a hormonal level that might prevent us from basically fighting with our body when it's just doing what it's doing because estrogen is decreasing. And all we think about is like, why does my belly look like this?
Yeah. Well, and this is the thing about women in general is that we go, oh my gosh, why is my belly getting bigger? And then we think it's our fault.
I think it's my fault if your belly gets bigger.
Oh, yeah, codependency. Huh?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is the thing we saw in our online world for years, where as I was teaching women how to fast, which we need to go into that because that's one of the ways that you can avoid this menopausal belly gain. But we think it's our fault. And if I could say it in the most simple way, when estrogen starts to decline, your body and brain do not use glucose the same way it used to use glucose. And glucose comes from the food you eat. The more sugar, the more refined flours, the more carbs in there, the more glucose you eat, the quicker that menopausal belly weight is going to gain. You're going to gain it. So you might have gotten away with that at 35, but you're not getting away with it at 45 because this major hormone disappeared.